Welcome back, guys, to another video on our channel. Today we'll be covering DIFC and DIFC Phase 2. My name is Jay Chatha. I'm the Managing Director at Kirpa Properties. So if you are interested in buying, selling or renting real estate in the UAE, please get in touch with us on the given email below and we can help you with all of your needs. So talking about DIFC today, we'll be going into what the history of DIFC is, where it came from, why it's here, what's going on in the real estate market, and what's going to happen in the future. So let's dive into DIFC. If you think DIFC is just offices, you're missing the real story. DIFC is one of the few places in Dubai that feels like a real city pocket. You have finance, lifestyle, restaurants, art, and premium real estate all in one walkable zone. So we're going to break down DIFC's history, where to eat, where to stay, and residential and commercial ready and off-plan real estate. We're going to talk about the rates and prices as well. First, let's talk about some quick history. DIFC was created as a financial free zone in Dubai. Officially, Federal Decree number 35 in 2004 established DIFC as a financial free zone, designed to attract global firms with its own legal and regulatory setup. So DIFC wasn't built like a normal neighborhood, it was built as an ecosystem. Firms, regulation, offices, and then the lifestyle and residential side grew around it. DIFC has a very premium feel, but in a grown-up way. It's clean, walkable, and it stays alive at night because people don't just come here to work. They come here to eat, meet, and spend time together. So if you're coming to Dubai and you're filming or visiting DIFC, here are the easiest anchor spots. First, you have Gate Avenue, open air promenade vibe, green lawns, cafes, shops, and family areas. It's one of the best places for daytime B-roll or places to go and visit and eat. Next is Gate Village. This is where you get that DIFC street energy, dining, retail, and galleries all in one zone. Next is ICD Brookfield Place, one of the DIFCs in Dubai's most premium addresses, where you can find lifestyle and office choices all in one. DIFC is one of the rare places in Dubai where you can park once and actually walk around and have a great experience. Now let's talk about the food. DIFC is one of Dubai's best dining zones. So if you want names that are very commonly talked about in DIFC, you'll see places like Amazonico, Gaia, Boca, BB Social Dining, Clap, Hutong, and more. DIFC is basically where people go for client dinners, celebrations, and that premium night out feel without being in a tourist-heavy spot. If you want to stay inside DIFC or right on the edge of it, if you want to stay inside DIFC while you're here, some options include Waldorf Astoria, the Ritz-Carlton, or the Four Seasons. These put you right in the district so you can walk to restaurants, meetings, and all the lifestyle spots. Next, let's talk about residential ready real estate in DIFC. This is the live market as per today's date. So on Bayut's market analysis for DIFC apartments, average sale prices per square foot are roughly 2,700 for one beds, 2,400 for two beds, and 3,000 dirhams per square foot for three beds. For rental rates, for one bed, you're looking at 151 dirhams per square foot, two beds around 135 dirhams per square foot. So these are averages and can move a lot based on the tower, the view, the furnishing, and the service charges. But they're useful to understand the overall market in DIFC. Next, let's talk about the off-plan residential market. There have been a few projects that have launched recently, but they're very, very limited, more limited than any other area. And one of the key stories, I think, is DIFC Living, which was sold out a long time ago. But these off-plan prices are good to know. One bed was sold for close to 4,000 dirhams per square foot and two beds around 4,300 dirhams per square foot. So off-plan is typically pricing higher per square foot than the older ready stock because it's newer product, newer design, and the future DIFC story. Next, let's talk about ready commercial rent rates in DIFC, which is probably the highest in all of Dubai. Now, this is where DIFC becomes a monster. Knight Frank's Dubai office had a market review for first half of 2025, stating that DIFC is the most expensive submarket to rent offices, quotes an average price per square foot of 400 dirhams for fitted offices. So if you're renting offices in DIFC, you're paying for the address because tenants here are typically financial firms, legal, consulting, and high-end corporate users. So what's coming up? let's talk about DIFC Phase 2, because this is where future supply and demand story gets way bigger. Knight Frank also says that the future development pipeline is heavily concentrated in DIFC, with DIFC expected to add over 7 million square feet of new office and mixed-use space between 2025 and 2030. And here's the key detail. The report notes that the build-to-rent model is a very significant component in DIFC, meaning developers are building and holding offices for long-term leasing and not always building to sell, like you see in some other areas. So when you hear commercial off-plan in DIFC, a lot of the big pipeline that's coming up is grade A office space, but it will be built to rent and you won't be able to get your hands on it. So whatever you can get your hands on DIFC is even more valuable. Two quick names you'll hear as DIFC expands is DIFC Square, which is nearly 1 million square feet of future-ready office and retail space with direct access to the walkable areas, continued growth around key lifestyle and business anchors like Gate Avenue, Gate Village, and ICD Brookfield. So to give you a little summary of what we just spoke about today, DIFC is not just real estate, it's a business engine of Dubai. It's very premium because the tenant base is premium. Ready residential gives you live now and rent now options, and off-plan is about buying into the next chapter of DIFC growth. Commercial is expensive here for a reason, and Phase 2 of DIFC will expand that story. So if you want us to help you shortlist the best options in DIFC, whether they're residential or commercial, ready or off-plan, email us now and mention this video so that our team can get in touch with you and give you the proper breakdown over a meeting or a video call. Thank you all for watching my video on DIFC. If you're interested in more content like this, please like, follow, and subscribe, and comment below what other areas you want me to go to and explain. Thank you.